Where do they come up with this shit? They'll never replace a classic. Never. Oh, it's my old friend Bob. He sent me a picture. Wonder what it is. No. This can't be real. It is. Why? It is officially December, the festive month. And before I go on, I just want to give an apology for the lack of videos in the past 2 weeks. And things have just been chaotic. I have a job, which is also really busy at the moment, but I've found the balance finally. So videos from here on will be more consistent. So thank you for for staying put and staying with me. Appreciate that. So on to the subject. So as I think everyone saw on social media, it was floating around a brand new horror movie, and it's called Popeye the Slayer Man. Great name. And I, just like everybody else, was thinking, this isn't real. This is just another one of them stupid, big fucking posters that aren't even real. Turns out, it is real. Yep. It's actually an upcoming movie that aims to be released. It's aiming, I say aiming, to be released in 2025, as there is no official date. So, and it got me thinking. Let's see. First, it was Winnie the Pooh. We all know how that turned out. It even got a sequel. It was even greenlit for a sequel even before the first one even came out. And then, of course, they have like their own universe coming, like Pinocchio, Bambi. What is the point in? I mean, there's a lot of people saying the same thing, that you're destroying our childhood. You're taking all of our childhood heroes and, you know, turning them into into villains, into like killers and shit. Why? What is the purpose? I just don't get it. So, what this movie Popeye is going to be about is a couple of teenagers go into an abandoned spinach can factory to film a documentary about the Sailor Man, who then all start getting slayed one by one by Slayer Man, also known as Popeye. I don't get it. I don't understand. Why is Popeye the antagonist? If anyone watched the classic cartoons of Popeye, like I did when I was growing up, you know that Bluto was the bad guy. He was like the bully. He was trying to humiliate Popeye and try to steal, olive oil. Not the oil. Olive oil, the character in the movie. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Would it not have made sense for this upcoming Popeye movie to make Bluto the villain, the Slayer, if you will, and have Popeye like trying to protect olive oil from Pluto while he's on this like snapped rampage. Would that not sound like a better story? Like instead of Popeye suddenly for literally no reason at all being the one slaying people. It literally does not make sense. Like, don't get me wrong. When this movie does come out eventually, I will watch it, but that's only out of pure curiosity. That's literally it. The idea of this movie is dumb in my head. The concept makes no sense. Yeah, sure, it's a creepy idea of like, you know, especially like I've only seen bits and pieces of the trailer, but I don't want to watch all of the trailer. And a word of warning to anybody who is only hearing about this movie now and is thinking, oh, go watch the trailer. Yes, there is an official trailer for this movie. But if I were you, I would not watch it because it there's a lot of people in the comments that are saying that it spoiled a lot of the movie for them. And that they literally wish they hadn't watched it. So that's why I'm sort of staying away from it. Well, I don't watch trailers in general. I stopped years ago because they tend to give away the entire movie in like 2 minutes. I've experienced that, and that's left me disappointed. So if you're curious about watching a trailer, I wouldn't. Unless you want everything spoiled, then hey, go ahead. But yeah. So the look of Popeye in this movie does look decent. I will give him that. It does look decent. It does look creepy. The concept is kind of interesting. Like they're going to film a documentary about this myth, this ghost, probably in their head or whatever way they're gonna think of it as. And it turns out to be someone just randomly walking around an abandoned spinach can factory, just walking around it. Why would you hang out there like and dressed as a sailor? Do you see how none of it makes sense? The more I talk about it, the least sense it makes. Oh god. But yeah, I'm only gonna watch this out of curiosity. Anytime I think of a Popeye movie, it's going to be the one with Robin Williams in it. That's the memory I'm gonna have. That's the one I grew up watching. That was a great movie. It had Robin Williams, legend, and I'm not gonna say it feels like the memory of his movie is sort of being tarnished because of this. I know times have to move on and evolve or devolve in some aspects, but you can't kind of help but think that. I know that's probably me being dramatic. And, again, it's not what I'm actually saying. I'm just saying I'm sure there will be some people out there thinking that, and I understand it, and I get that. I just don't understand why this obsession with taking childhood characters that we all grew up with that were funny and we have great memories with, and they're all comedy characters, and they're just turning them all into horror icons. It almost feels as if Hollywood is running out of ideas in terms of originality. So it's looking back, oh, let's make Winnie the Pooh a horror character and a crappy mask. Although I will give credit to this one. The mask does look decent, as I've already said. And from what I've heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but this Popeye movie is not within the same universe as Winnie the Pooh and Pinocchio and Bambi and all the upcoming horrors from that universe. This is apparently a separate, on its own thing. Again, it could be wrong, but that's just what I've heard somewhere. And yeah, I I don't know. But like I said, it should be coming out next year. There's no date, it just says aiming for next year. And we'll see what happens when it comes out, but I'm not looking forward to it. I don't see the appeal with this new tactic of turning lovable cartoon characters into killers. I don't get it. I don't like it. It's stupid. It's shows no originality, you know. But that's just me. Maybe there will be people out there who maybe are fans of this movie and want to give it a chance. And yeah, sure. I say give it a chance when it comes up. Sure. I'm gonna give it a chance. But yeah. But that's my thoughts on this. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Are you looking forward to this? Do you think it's an awesome idea? Do you think it's an awesome idea in general, having all like these characters from our childhood becoming villains and antagonists? Let me know in the comments. We'll talk about it. And so yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I wholeheartedly appreciate it, and I appreciate you. And as always, don't kill anyone.